Freemasons are known as speculative Masons. How are speculative Masons different from operative Masons? Well, the operative Mason finds a good stone in the quarry, then he takes it to the job site, and there he makes the surfaces true and the corners square. Freemasons find good men in the community, bring them to the lodge, and do essentially the very same thing. The operative Mason then takes his carefully cut stones and places them on the ground to define the outline of the building and to support the walls to come. The founding fathers of Freemasonry did the same thing. They placed our principles and purposes carefully to support the later construction of the lodge and define its outline. The operative Mason then lays his carefully cut stones on the foundation, side by side, one on top of the other, to create the walls which separate the inside from the outside. We Freemasons do essentially the same thing. The Brotherhood stands shoulder to shoulder, creating the walls of the lodge, separating the public outside from the private activities inside. The operative Mason then hangs the beautiful stained glass windows in the walls, which provide light and decoration to the inside. In Freemasonry, our ritualists do the same thing, providing light to the inside of the lodge and inspiring us with their beautiful stories and lectures, just as the tinted glass does to the inside of a church or temple. Nearing the completion of the building, the operative Mason takes carefully split slate stones, lays them together to make a roof over the building, protect the inside against the vicissitudes of the weather. Lodge's trustees do the same thing. Their job is to protect the operation of the lodge from the vicissitudes and the troubles outside. The last thing the operative Mason does is to hang the bell in the steeple of the church. This is the same thing that the lodge's publicists do. Their job is to make sure that the world knows that there is a Masonic Center there, when its meetings are, and what its principles and purposes are. Both the operative Mason and the Freemason receive wages. The operative Mason, the usual paycheck. And the Freemason, he receives the rights and the privileges of a Master Mason, and we'll detail those at another time.